Born Cassius Clay, this is the story of a young man who rose from the humble streets of Louisville, Kentucky, to become Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. A celebrated boxer, a civil rights champion, a global icon, Ali was more than just a fighter in the ring. He was a fighter for justice, equality, and freedom. Through his life and career, he demonstrated that the word impossible held no power over him. Ali's journey was a testament to the power of change, a critique of those who fear transformation, a challenge to those who refuse to strive for the audacious, the daring, the groundbreaking. Impossible, a term imbued with resignation, defeat, and surrender, often used by individuals content with the average, those who shy away from the challenge of altering their status quo. Impossible is not a fact, it's a perspective, it's a reflection of mindset rather than reality, an indication of personal limitations, not the world's. It's an evaluation, a viewpoint influenced by one's experiences and fear of failure. Impossible is not a proclamation, it's a dare. It's a challenge to be met, a wrong to be righted, a barrier to be shattered. It's a whisper in the wind for those brave enough to hear it, a call to arms for the audacious and the courageous. Impossible is potential. It is a blank canvas, a narrative waiting to be written. It's the inception of innovation, the birth of ingenuity, the stepping stone to all significant achievements. Impossible is temporary. It's a fleeting moment, a transient state, quickly replaced by the next breakthrough, the next discovery, the next revolution. It's a passing phase, a short-lived belief, constantly on the brink of being overthrown. Impossible is nothing. It's the absence of courage, the lack of faith, the void where dreams could flourish. It's a word to be dismissed, to be defied, to be proven wrong time and again. These are the words of a man who surpassed expectations, a man who the ring of life with the elegance of a butterfly and the assertiveness of a bee. This man was Muhammad Ali. Born Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. on January 17, 1942 in Louisville, Kentucky, Ali was not born into privilege. His life was a testament to grit, determination, and an unyielding will to succeed. From his formative years in Louisville, a city that was a microcosm of societal struggles, he learned to fight not just physically but mentally as well, continuously pushing against societal norms, boundaries, and expectations. His was an arduous journey marked by immense hardship and challenges. Whether it was his humble upbringing or the socio-political climate of the time, Ali had to constantly wrestle with the adversities of life to carve his own path. Yet he did more than just survive, he thrived. He used his circumstances as a catalyst to hone his skills, developing a unique fighting style that would captivate audiences and ensure his place in the annals of sporting greatness. Ali's story is not just about his extraordinary talent as a boxer or his iconic status in the world of sports. It is also a narrative of sheer grit, an indomitable spirit, and the power of self-belief. It is about the character to rise above the circumstances, to shatter stereotypes, and to chart a path that others can only dream of. But his story is not just about boxing. It's about self-confidence, about believing in oneself when others do not. Ali's self-confidence was evident from a young age. Even when he was just a small child, one could see a spark in his eyes and a robustness in his spirit, a kind of self-assuredness that most children of his would lack. At the tender age of 12, he faced a life-changing event. His beloved bicycle had been stolen, and he was filled with a burning desire for justice. The young boy didn't just want his bike back, he wished to confront the perpetrator himself. He boldly proclaimed this desire to a local police officer, stating that he wanted to beat up the thief who had taken what was rightfully his. This, touched by the young boy's determination, happened to be a boxing trainer. He saw in Ali a potential that few others might have noticed. He saw a raw determination, a spirit fueled by a fiery resolve. Touched by his spirit, the officer decided to guide Ali, taking him under his capable wing. He started teaching the young boy the art of boxing, nurturing his raw talent and turning it into something phenomenal. This remarkable meeting wasn't just a chance encounter, it was the inception of an extraordinary journey. A journey that didn't just shape Ali's future, but also the future of boxing. A journey that would take Ali, a boy with a stolen bicycle and a burning resolve, to the very zenith of boxing. This was the beginning of a journey that would take Ali to the pinnacle of boxing. Ali's self-confidence was not just about his ability in the ring, it was an intrinsic facet of his personality. a fundamental aspect of his character that shone through in every aspect of his life. Being Ali meant embodying a level of self-assurance that transcended physical prowess. His conviction was rooted in his identity as an individual, not just he once proclaimed, "I am the greatest, I said that even before I knew I was." This proclamation was not just a statement of ego, but a testament to his unwavering belief in his own capacity to rise above and conquer. Ali had faith in himself when he was encircled by a sea of doubt and skepticism. He held on to the belief that he was capable of surmounting any hurdle, any predicament adversary that dared to stand in his way. He was firm in his conviction that he could triumph over any opponent, no matter how daunting. His self-confidence was not just a trait, but a weapon, a shield, an armor that he wore with dignity and pride, and he did. Muhammad Ali's self-confidence was not just for show. This was a trait that was deeply ingrained in his character, a vital part of his personality which not only shaped him as an individual but also forged his path to success. His self-assurance wasn't a mere pretense, a fleeting facade or put on to impress others. It was his identity. It was as intrinsic to him as his disarming charm, his lightning-fast punches, and his poetic verbosity that left everyone spellbound. An integral element of his persona, his confidence was the fuel that powered success. It spurred his push beyond conventional boundaries, ignited his unwavering will to confront the impossible, and propelled his relentless journey towards unprecedented triumphs. It was, in essence, the driving force, the engine that propelled him to scale meteoric heights of success. But his self-belief did more than just drive his successes. It was the sturdy shield that protected him from the gnawing tendrils of doubt and fear. It fortified him against criticism, buffered him against failures, and insulated him from the tremors of defeat. It stood as a bulwark, a fortress, safeguarding him from debilitating self-doubt, fear, allowing him to face challenges with unwavering courage and determination. His confidence served as a beacon, a guiding light, leading him through the tumultuous waves of life. It illuminated his path in times of darkness, steadied him in the face of adversity, and helped him navigate the stormy seas of life, thriving amidst the highs and lows. It was the luminous lighthouse that guided him through the ups and downs of life. Ali's self-confidence was not about arrogance, it was a vibrant energy, a palpable aura that surrounded him, an unshakable faith in his abilities and what he was capable of. Every fiber of his being radiated this extraordinary self-assuredness. This wasn't the same as being haughty or conceited. It was simply about having trust in his own skills, underpinned by relentless discipline and hard work. Ali's confidence was a product of his understanding of his own worth. This wasn't an inflated ego, but a genuine recognition of his talents and abilities. He knew the power that lay within him, the potential that he possessed, and he wouldn't let anyone diminish it. He wouldn't accept anyone's attempt to belittle him or his accomplishments. He was assertive, unapologetically standing up for what he believed in. His confidence was also about being in control of his own narrative. He didn't let others write his story. He chose the words that shaped his life. He painted his journey with his own colors. It was about refusing to let others dent his image, shape his path, or define his identity. He was the master of his own destiny. Ali's self-confidence was about not letting others define him, but defining himself. Ali's life serves as a testament to the value of self-confidence. Self-confidence, as demonstrated by Ali, isn't about external validation or approval from others. Fundamentally, it begins from within, from an internal affirmation and a conviction in one's own worth. It's an internal dialogue that affirms your worth, your capabilities, and your potential. Secondly, the definition of self-confidence extends mere talent or skill acquisition. It encompasses a core belief in one's ability to rise above adversities, to persist in the face of trials, and to consistently learn and grow. It's about the certainty that you are equipped to face challenges and to conquer them. Lastly, self-confidence shouldn't be misconstrued as an obsession with being the best. It's about a continuous journey of self-improvement, a relentless pursuit in striving to be better today than we were on any given yesterday. Ali's life reminds us that self-confidence is not about being the best. It's about being your best, about striving to be better today than you were yesterday. Ali's life is a testament to the power of self-confidence. This isn't an overstatement. The man who proclaimed himself the greatest turned this bold statement into a reality, showcasing to the world the heights that self-belief can propel us to. His journey from humble beginnings to global iconhood was a product of his undying faith in his capabilities. Ali was not just a boxer, he was a symbol of determination and resilience. His life was a masterclass in manifesting one's destiny, which he achieved through a staunch in his abilities. His story serves as a beacon of hope and inspiration for every individual who dares to a dream. After all, is only impossible until someone makes it possible. As Ali famously said, impossible is nothing. So remember, believe in yourself because you are the greatest.